For me, having been able to travel to the countryside and seen the city itself, I think Kenya is highly underrated. There is more to Kenya than meets tourism alone. You know, I've been to the mines in Taita Taveta where precious stones are being mined. So there's not only tourism, there's also precious stones in Kenya. I haven't been to other parts of Kenya. 13 counties already counting.
I would love you to travel to not Embu. Embu is not very. I would love you to travel to Laikipia. Do you know Laikipia?
Yes.
Laikipia.
No, it's
Laikipia,
not like
it has a lot of.
It's not like I just want to go to Laikipia.
Yeah.
I want to visit every county in Kenya, and I must dot it.
So for me,
Yes.
Embu and Laikipia.
Yeah.
That's home.
Okay.
Embu
So
and
yeah.
Laikipia.
So for sure, I'll be definitely visiting you in Embu. This is what I would have done a long time, but we're definitely going to be doing that. I want to visit the tea farms. I want to visit the rose farms, the Mira farms. You know, these are things that I really want to go and see and tell my own narrative of the story on how these places look like.
Okay, on interaction, have you encountered any awkward or funny thing from Kenyan people?
I won't call it funny.
Awkward moments.
Yeah, I wouldn't call it funny, but for me, to see people queuing up for a bus.
You've talked about it.
Yes, for me to see people queuing up for a bus during rush hours. For us, rush hours is the strongest or the fastest that gets inside the bus. But for me to see people really queuing very long queues just because they want to take their turns to take a bus is actually funny and awkward for me. Because where I come from, nobody queues up. Even in Dubai, where the metro,
the stronger to be
the
inside.
first to get in the bus is the strongest or the smartest
strongest to survive.
or the smartest. Because when the bus will come to park at the during rush hours, you have dropped from the metro, now you're waiting for the bus. It is the fastest or the smartest to stand exactly where the bus will stop that will get to enter the bus first.
Sure.
But in Kenya, so orderly. Even though I asked people why it was like that, and they told me people here are scared of losing their phones. So everybody wants to be in the queue. So everybody wants to be in the queue so that he can take the bus. Yeah. So, but aside that, I haven't seen anything awkward that I can really speak of. For chicken heads and chicken legs, you know, when I'm buying chicken, I went to buy chicken myself, and I'm asking people, where's the head of the chicken? And they said that is for dogs.
Threw it away.
I'm like, seriously, for dogs? That's my best part of chicken, actually. The heads, the legs, yes, the gizzards, those are my best part of any chicken. And then for me to go to the butchery to buy chicken, except if I'm buying the unslaughtered one, and then I can tell them to give me my chicken head. But aside that, from the butchery, I don't see the chicken heads, and even when I asked for it, I was insulted by being told it's for dogs. So maybe I'm a dog. Big
No, not like that.
What I just need to do is I'm going to go to one butchery. I'll just tell them I have so many dogs. Please, when they have chicken heads, I will be giving the chicken.
Have you encountered with a chicken butcher?
I've seen butcheries where they sell both beef and chicken. So a proper chicken butchery, no, I haven't. I haven't seen.
They are not. Probably they have not encountered.
No, I've not.
Maybe if they are companies like Ken Chicken or stuff, they sell. They buy in large bags.
Okay. No, I've not seen a chicken, proper chicken bucket. No, but I've seen a beef butchery, a pork butchery, and they also sell mbuzi. Yeah, that's another word I've learned. Mbuzi meze. Mbuzi mze.
Mbuzi me.
No, mbuzi mze.
Mbuzi mze.
Old goat is what?
Mbuzi mze.
I know. So I can speak Swahili a little bit. Yeah.
Mbuzi mze.
Yeah.
Okay. What is something that Kenyans do daily that has surprised you, or it's awkward to your place over there?
Yeah. So one thing I know about Kenyans, and it surprises me daily, is in my country, I know we work Mondays to Saturdays. Sundays is family day and family time. In Kenya, it's Sunday to Sunday.
Job to
job.
Monday to
Monday, Sunday to Sunday.
There's no day off.
There's no day off. Like there are
They're
some
chasing the bag. They told me about
that. For me in my country, there are sometimes you even like restaurants. On a Sunday, you can come out in your street. The normal local restaurants you find around your house, you might not see them. And the reason is because people have gone to church, and that's the day they have family times. That's the time they have family meetings. We in Nigeria, family is key.
Do you think Kenyans are obsessed with chasing the bag?
Bro, to survive in Kenya, you have to be obsessed with chasing. You can't survive without chasing. The rent is monthly.
Sure.
Obviously, in my country, the rent is yearly. So once you pay in January, maybe you are relaxed. Okay, I'll hustle by September, October, and then pay for the next.
So here
in Kenya, monthly you have to pay bills and bills. Electricity,
water.
Yeah, internet. Hey, another thing about Kenya, man. Like, that's why you can't fight. Nobody should fight Kenyans on a battle with online
They
internet.
are always online.
Because every house has Wi-Fi.
Yeah, sure.
Every bedsitter, every 2-bedroom house has its own Wi-Fi. So people have access to internet. So once you have a problem with Kenyans, if they decide to go inside the room and come for you, you lose your channel, you lose your fame. Hey, bro, you'll be gone.
Don't play with Kenyans.
So don't play in that aspect. No, I don't play with Kenyans.
Yeah,
for
sure.
sure.
Kenyans in online Kenyans, they are so sharp.
No, it's not like they're so sharp. They have access to the internet. It's for them. It's equally affordable monthly. And if every household has Wi-Fi, 10 people can use it. For us in Nigeria, you find people buy individual data. Individual.
Expensive.
Yeah, you just buy
Even
for your
Uganda,
phone. You can only buy.
expensive.
You can buy for your. Not like it's really expensive, but we have not reached the stage that I can say every household has its own Wi-Fi. I can't. I've not been in Nigeria for the past 5 years, but obviously since I left and communicating with the people that I know I communicate with back home, I can't say that every household has Wi-Fi. In Kenya, I don't think there's. You can go 3-4 houses without Wi-Fi. So almost everybody has Wi-Fi. So for that reason, I think that is why a lot of Kenyans are online. And almost every Kenyan uses a mobile phone.
Talking about online.
Yeah.
What would you describe Kenyans on TikTok, Kenyans on Twitter, and Kenyans on YouTube and Instagram? Because they are all different.
Yes. So obviously on TikTok, I'll say a lot of Kenyans are on the platform. Some of them are catching cruise. We will call it cruise. Like they're just having fun.
Yeah, they're having fun. Sure.
Yeah. So on TikTok, I'll say Kenyans are having a lot of fun. They're not using, for me, they're not using the TikTok space to advocate what they really need to advocate for on TikTok. But on Twitter, I think they do a lot on Twitter. They have a lot of spaces where people come, they discuss things, they post a lot of things related to Kenya, and people react to it. I have seen on Twitter, and they're doing really amazing on Twitter. On Instagram, most people will ask me, "What's your account based on?" No. What's your Twitter handle? Your TikTok handle? Very few people will ask me your Instagram handle. So I don't know how much I would say of Kenyans on Instagram, because I have not met a lot of Kenyans on Instagram.
Most of the Kenyans
on Twitter, I know Kenya has a big presence on Twitter.
Sure.
On Facebook,
everybody's on Twitter.
On Facebook, not too much, but on TikTok and on Twitter. On YouTube, there are a lot of Kenyans on YouTube. But most of the Kenyans prefer, I think, quick videos because they feel like once you put on TikTok, they go viral on time, they are done. They're not concerned about building a community over time and harnessing the importance of being on YouTube. YouTube makes more money than TikTok, for me, what I believe. And that's why I'm focused on YouTube. I know that if I create a proper presence on YouTube, I can get anything that I'm looking for.
Sure.
So that's why you see me, and my focus is more or less on YouTube than on TikTok. But for Kenyans, they love their TikTok and they love their X space.
For me, talking about X, I find X is a more application that if you want to know about how the nation is being run, or you want to know to get people that are learning. Twitter is for people that are learning.
Yes. Which is global. It's global. It's not everybody that is on X.
Actually. And most of the time that I open that application, I find myself I get angry because of
you're lost.
The progress of the nation.
People have gone far and you're behind.
And I'm still there.
Yeah.
So you get there. On Twitter, it's it anchors some anger.
Yeah.
Because you find a scandal over there, and you're Kenyan, a young Kenyan. And
yeah. In Kenya, you guys pay rent monthly.
Yeah, sure.
We pay rent yearly.
Sure.
And people need to be able to pay their rent because for me, where I am, I'm judging based on where I am. Nairobi, Kiambu, those counties that are very close to Nairobi. Most of the people who are here are young people who are hustlers, who are looking for jobs. So obviously they are not staying in their own main home, they are staying in rentals. That's why you see a lot of infrastructure right here. They're rentals. So they need to pay their rents every month. So they don't have time to close up their business on a particular day and call it a weekday. While on my other side, in my country, we pay rent yearly. People have the luxury, even if once they have food to eat, they can afford not to open their shop on a Sunday, which for us we term a family day. Yeah, and then even if they will open maybe late in the evening, but in Kenya people are out and going Monday through Friday through Saturday, Sunday. People are hustling. They want money to run their business. So that's what you find here.
Talking about city life and village life. Have you tried both of them?
Yeah, I've been in both. I told you I was in Taita Taveta, and I stayed there for a week. Obviously, in terms of income, you cannot compare. If I need to sustain myself, then I have to be around the city where I can make my content or do one or two hustles to make a living. But the serenity of the countryside, the villages, it's so beautiful, it's so peaceful over there. Me, if I was going to be in Kenya, I'd like to stay outskirts of Kenya. Outskirts of Nairobi, actually, not outskirts of Kenya. Outskirts of Nairobi, where I have that peace. I see the wild animals, like with the giraffes, the antelopes. Everything is just there, like no sound of cars. That's the life I would like to live in Kenya.
Which side would you prefer to stay? Which side?
If I'll be in Kenya, actually, I like Kajiado even before I came to Kenya, but I got to find out that Kajiado is like desert kind of like.
Sure.
Yeah, but since I went to Taita Taveta, it's my love. That's where my passion is. But I've seen places like Kiambu. I've seen Nyandarua, very beautiful. The Aberdeen's. I've also seen Naivasha, also very beautiful. But Taita captured me. I don't know why, but it's that one place that I think I want to stay if I'll be in Kenya for long.
Talking about, let's go back to Kenyan people. How would you compare Kenyan people and other people that you've interacted with?
Kenyans are very welcoming. I've lived with Ugandans, I've lived with Sierra Leoneans, I've lived with Cameroonians. I think all African countries I've stayed with them in Dubai, not in their home countries. And obviously I'll tell you, Kenyans are very welcoming. One thing I love about them is they live a day at a time.
They don't worry about tomorrow.
They don't worry about it's just today. Bam, it's done. Tomorrow, they live a day at a time. So that's one thing about Kenyans that I really appreciate. Living a day at a time. Hustle for today, tomorrow, hustle for tomorrow, next tomorrow, hustle for next tomorrow. You can even see it in the way they shop. Like every evening you find somebody telling you, I'm going to buy supper. Like he just goes, he buys supper for today, he eats, he wakes up tomorrow, he knows he's going to hustle. At the end of the day, he'll buy supper, eat, and then another day. So they live a day at a time, which is very, very okay. For me, my people back home, we do things for a month. Some will tell you I want to shop for 6 months.
As we're finishing up, there are 5 quick questions.
Okay, 5?
Yeah.
This guy, you want to kill me in Kenya.
Rate Kenya in a scale of 1 to 10.
I give Kenya
why?
A big 8.
Why?
Why? Because the little exposure I've had outside of Africa and the little exposure I've had back in my home country, I can give Kenya a big 8 because seriously, I don't know who is in charge of all the development. I think private people. But if the environment was not enabled, they wouldn't even be able to put up whatever they have put in. So in terms of infrastructure, like I said, Kenya is not the average African country that you talk about.
Sure.
That's number 1. So number 2, in terms of intellectuals, Kenyans are very learned.
Sure.
You speak to everybody and they can easily understand you and you can understand them. That's the second part of it that makes me rate Kenya. That's that percentage. In terms of hunger, Kenya doesn't look like a place somebody will sleep hungry. But I know there are still lazy people that will still sleep hungry. Because if you actually do something in Kenya, you can actually eat food. And even if you don't have to do too much big something, you can eat for as low as possible. Your little skuma and your little ugali, you can have a meal.
Okay, talking about traveling.
Traveling.
Would you like to travel on a matatu or an Uber?
On an Uber. Me, I'm a budget-friendly person. Actually, I would tell anybody who invites me anywhere that I am coming by my bike or I'm coming in my matatu. The reason is I don't see any reason why I should be extravagant. Me, I'm a Nigerian, but I'm not the one that flashes money. And I'm not the one that they call the Yahoo boys. Me, I'm the ordinary Nigerian who is interested in traveling, wanting to explore, and encouraging my own subscribers to travel. So the best way to encourage people to travel, because once you tell people, why don't you travel? They say, I don't have money to travel. But when you start fronting, I use an Uber to go here in your videos, then you are not encouraging somebody who doesn't have money for an Uber to travel. But if you can tell them you can fly a matatu from here to Nairobi at peak period at 80 bobs, and you can go and enjoy Nairobi, sightsee, take walks, and come back and know your own community, then why wouldn't somebody want to travel? But if you take an Uber and you're showing somebody, I took an Uber from Kiambu all the way to Nairobi, how do you want that same person who cannot afford to enjoy the same trip? So for me, I'm a low budget traveler. I live low budget. So matatu all day. Matatu.
Talking about, we talk about rating Kenya on a scale of 1 to 10.
Yes.
In which Swahili slang have you, or Sheng slang, have you learned and do you think it's your favorite?
Mapangale.
Mapangale is still your favorite. Is there another one?
That's
wrap up.
Actually, Mapangale is one I know. And then Sheng. Hey, me, do I know any Sheng? Hey. I don't even know which is Sheng, which is Kikuyu, which is Swahili, which is Kalenjin. Anytime they speak, I just speak what I want to learn. But I know, the one thing I know is 20.
Let's talking about Kenyans again. Do you think Kenyans are tribal? That's the last question as we wrap up. Because,
in all cases, Nigerians are very tribalistic. Outside of Nigeria, we are one. Kenyans, I have seen both home and abroad, Kenyans are one. Even with the crisis going on, people saying this is the president is from here, the governor is from here. They are still united as one and fighting for one cause. So I give it up to all Kenyans, and I'm jealous. I wish I was a Kenyan though. Thank you so much for having me.
As we wrap up, maybe you can tell them where they can follow you or they can find your videos.
Yeah, my name is Tribe, and you can find me on all social media platforms. THRYBE, Tribe. And my name is us. You, me, him. Together we can tell the African story, one story at a time. Thank you so much. I do appreciate it.
So it's been a good video. See you guys on